Hi there, welcome back to another live, and I'm painting once again. And I've really been enjoying this piece of art that I've started. So this is the one I've been on with the canvas. It's on a canvas board, and it's a rose, and it's for a friend of mine who's bought a lot of my artwork, art prints in the past, and she asked for a specific rose, and it's this one. I'm just copying it off the picture that's behind the camera, and I'm just copying it off that one, and just working my way through it. And I've just found it really, I'm not really much of a flower artist or a like a natural life artist as such, but I've really enjoyed doing this, so it's been a nice experience to do something a little bit different. And you know, painting and art is such a great way to just disconnect from all the stuff that's going on externally, and it helps you to bring yourself more to the internal, to the various feelings that you go through in the act of creating a piece of art. And to a lot of people that might sound a little bit like kind of like unusual, or what you're feeling into when you start painting. But a lot of the time, ideas for artwork and for paintings and whatever, they tend to just come from the ether. Really, for me personally, that's how it tends to work. And it just comes as like a download or an idea, and then it starts to take shape from there. And that's kind of like my process, really. And so because of that process and because of how it works, it just takes you away from all the stuff that's going on out there, and brings you more into the now, which is a really, really beneficial place to be, a very healthy place to be, rather than worrying about the stuff that's going on that you have no control over. Then start doing some artwork. Hi Lainey. Start doing some artwork, start doing some painting, because all creativity and art, painting, it's a very, very mindful activity. So it takes you into the process. You become more aware of like what you feel from various colours, what you feel from the actual piece that you're working with. And when you've had that kind of like information that's kind of like just come through from the ether, from wherever it might be. I'm just on with the painting, Lainey. It's on with that at the minute. I'm just talking about the actual creative process and how it helps to just calm the mind down, and how we can use it in a mindful way. So if anyone is suffering with anything like anxiety or panic attacks, then try doing some art, try doing something creative, try doing something where it's going to immerse you into the actual activity, and it takes you away out of that headspace of out there and whatever might be going on that's creating tension within, and then you focus more on putting things out, putting some creativity out, and it helps to shift the energy in the body. And it's a really interesting process when you start like looking into it and how it works. It's a very, very interesting process, and I think everybody should have some awareness of that, because it's very, very beneficial to our physiology. Can you make a song? Salma Khan. Hello, Salma. Can I make a song? I've written songs before, but also songwriting as well. That's a really good thing to do, to get you out of that headspace. So yeah, absolutely. Anything creative, anything that's going to get you into creation, making, crafting, writing, poetry, whatever it might be, it's going to help you to get out of that headspace of where you were, to just be able to calm yourself down, calm the nervous system down. You certainly can. Can you see that okay? That's the one that I'm on with currently, the Rose. And yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about art and using it as a therapy. It's all about the nervous system and just calming the nervous system down. Thank you, Salma. Thank you. It's very kind. I've got some little, I don't know what they are, little blue faces. So thank you for my little blue faces. That's very kind. But yeah, like I say, I am really enjoying doing this piece, and I'm not really much of a flower artist, but I've really enjoyed it. Oh, there's some more. They look like licorice all sorts. Thank you. But yeah, I'm not really much of a sort of a flower artist, but yeah, I've really enjoyed doing this, just for something different. And I think that is a great lesson for all of us, really, because we tend to, like, as we go through life. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, if you're new here, and you've not subscribed, and you enjoy the content, you enjoy the live, I'm trying to do more lives so I can connect more one-to-one with my viewers. But if you're enjoying the content, enjoy the channel, which is all about meditation, mindfulness, Reiki, all those wonderful spiritual things that we can use in everyday life to help us heal. If you're interested, please do subscribe to the channel and give this live a like as well. Give us a thumbs up and give us some loves, because it all helps to get the video seen, the live seen. This actually works. Drawing, colouring and puzzles. I have epilepsy and my anxiety clashes. Yeah. So do you find that things like that help you to sort of like just calms the nervous system down? Do you find that that's what helps? Do you find that helps you? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the loves. Keep hitting that heart button. It gets, like I say, it gets this live seen and get more people interacting, and it helps the channel get seen. And yeah, just if you're new here, please do subscribe. If you're enjoying the lives and enjoy the content. I've been chatting to loads of new people lately, through the lives mainly, and really interesting people that have been dealing with various things, and we've been able to sort of like just talk things out. And it's been a nice space for people to just be themselves and just talk about whatever they want to talk about and whatever they might be going on, because wherever they are, mentally, physically, emotionally, sometimes it's good just to talk to an outsider, someone that doesn't have any connection to you whatsoever. Hello, how are you? I'm very good, thank you. Is it Wouter? Ude? I'm very well, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. Where are you all from, by the way? Just let me know in the comments where you all from around the world. I'm in the UK, I'm in England, in the northeast, but just let me know where you're all from. It's interesting to get the demographics of where people are coming from on these different lives. I've been doing lives at different times in the day. South Africa, hello South Africa. I've been doing lives at different times in the day, and it's been interesting to see the different people from different countries and different places that have been on, and have joined the lives. So the last sort of 3 mornings I've been going on at like about maybe 11 a.m.-ish, and the first 2 were like quite busy. There was a lot of people on, just interacting and chatting and watching and what have you. And then the third one, there was hardly anybody on. I thought, well, that's strange. But I suppose it is what it is, isn't it? And how you say my name is Vota, because in Afrikaans W is V. All right, my apologies, Vota. My apologies. And I'm glad you are well. I'm glad you are well. Thank you, thank you. Where's everybody else from that's in here? We've got 3 people in at the minute. It fluctuates quite a bit, the live. Sometimes like when I first started, there was like about 15 in. So that's my piece that I'm on with currently, Vota. I was just talking about like how beneficial art is as kind of like a therapy to just calm everything down, calm the nervous system down, calm the mind down, just to help take you out of the stuff that goes on externally that creates a lot of tension, a lot of friction, a lot of like sympathetic nervous system. So you get a bit dysregulated. Amazing. How long did that take you? I've been on with this now this is about my 4th day so far. There's still stuff to do to it. There's still like details and things I need to do to it. But yeah, this is about my 4th day, and I've probably spent maybe about a couple of hours each day, so maybe about 8 hours so far. So not loads, not a lot of time, but No Past 7. Hello, No Past 7. Petals for Planets. That's a good name. I like that. You're in Poland, but living in the Netherlands. Ah, the Netherlands. Well, it's lovely to have you here. Have you people here from various corners. Africa, Europe. Obviously, I'm here in the UK. I like it, it's beautiful, thank you. Lots of hearts, thank you for all them loves. See, when I started it, basically how I work is I tend to just put like a load of colour down, roughly where I think things are going to be. So there's like a big splodge of green in the middle, and then I just put all this colour around about it. And now I've put the flower on, I'm doing the leaves at the minute, and I'm probably going to do a little bit more, so it's kind of like shading and light and whatever on the flower. But I don't want to do too much because it's about there. But then I'm thinking, right, the background, I want to maybe darken the background down a little bit to make the flower and the leaves and everything jump out a little bit more. That's my thinking. So we'll have to just see how that goes, see how it takes place. And every piece of art is just like, it's just a learning curve. Every piece. Doesn't matter how many times you've painted. If it's like, especially if it's something different that you've never done before. Oh, my sunshine. Hi sunshine. Yes, 100%. It takes my focus off whatever is actually going on. I have a little girl and she absolutely loves anything to do with art, so it's a bonding thing. You're in Ireland and the picture is beautiful. Thank you very much. Yeah, it really is. It's I think it's something that a lot of people have lost, that, you know, that they've lost that kind of ability to just sort of dysregulate, you know, and come down from everything that goes on around us. I think we've lost that ability to just detach from that. Do you want to be my friend? We're all friends here, so yes, we're all friends. We're all here on our own individual journeys, and we're all here to learn something about and get to know each other. So I think it's a great way to be able to connect to different people, to find out, you know, what's going on with them, and just allow people to just be, you know, to just be themselves, be who they want to be. Because that gets lost a lot, you know, especially now, where so many people feel just strangled because they don't know what to say. They're not allowed to have an opinion. They don't know if they can say this. They don't know if they should say that. So yeah, it's a really weird time. So it's nice to just be able to do this, to just allow people to just be, to just, you know, to just hang out, to just chill, to just chat, to say whatever's going on, you know, and we can all support and help each other and just care for each other. I think if people just learned the art of just compassion and just caring, the world would be such a lovely, bright place to be. And you know, and it is, you know, it is, because we've seen a lot of people that are changing, and that are changing the way the world is. And that's coming just from their way of being. It's coming from their very emotions. It's coming from the way that they feel. It's being able to express themselves. It's connecting back to who they feel they truly are and who they want to be. It's following their passion, and you know, keeping that going, being true to that. And the more people do that, the more people that actually connect to their truth, connect to their spirit, their soul, their light, the more people that do that, it creates this, it's like a web, you know. Other people want to start doing that as well, because they can see how beneficial it is being for people to just be themselves, and to be able to share and care for one another. And that is a beautiful thing we can do for each other. It really is. How do you deal with having lots of deep hatred? Let it go. What's the hatred about? You know, what you're holding on to it for? Is it you in particular that's got the hatred? And is it towards, who is it? Is it towards somebody? I'm guessing it's towards somebody. Maybe you know, if we hold hatred, it has such a detrimental effect on our health and our life, because it locks us in that identity of hatred, of hate, and it's not a good vibrational place to be. So you've got to just accept where you are, accept where they are, and just let it go. And it's the most healing thing you can do, is just to let go of it. Just accept what's happened has happened, and move on, and do the healing that needs to take place behind that as well. Look at why the hatred is there. Express the hatred. Talk about the hatred with somebody. On why it's there and where you feel it in the body as well, and be able to process it and work through it. I've just said, a lot of people say it's all about just like letting go of it, which, yes, we do need to let go of it. However, there's also like the process that you have to go down just to be able to understand why it's there, why you've held on to it for so long, and just sever that attachment, sever that connection. Because the more you're attached and connected to something, and a really low emotion like anger and hatred, the more you're connected to that, it's going to just keep sapping your energy and keep you held into that way of being. And that's how you're going to live. That'll be how you eventually end up living your life if you don't let it go. It's a very, very powerful and destructive emotion. I do something known as it's very engraved with me since childhood. So is it something from childhood? Is it something that's happened in your childhood where it's just remained with you? Because childhood, when we are children, we're like sponges. We take everything in. We absorb everything. We really do. So you tend to find that there is a lot of stuff that we need to deal with from childhood with people, because it's not been processed properly, because we're not educated and taught how to deal with it. And then usually what will happen is lots of stuff will pile up, and you'll start having like PTSD or like trauma responses, mental health issues. But then where do you go? There's not a lot of services out there that understand mental health. Especially if you just go to like a GP or something like that, they're not really trained. So you have to go and then see a therapist or somebody to actually talk it out. And talking is a really good thing, a good way of being able to deal with it, but it doesn't deal with the actual root of the energy. It doesn't deal with where it's trapped in the body. It's okay to talk about it, but then you need to actually deal with the energetic stuff that's kind of like trapped in the body, because genetically as well, when you hold on to a lot of hatred and lower emotions, then what happens is that gets passed on some form to children, to family, and then this is where we talk about ancestral healing. So then they have to deal with a lot of the issues that have come through from trauma that's held in the body, and it just moves through. It moves through the generations to deal with. What do you eat at morning? What do I eat? I tend to have I'll either have some cereal or a little bit of cereal with some Greek yogurt and some raisins and nuts or seeds, and then I'll maybe either go for a long walk and I'll do a workout, and then when I get back, I'll have eggs, I'll have protein, bit of carbs, definitely have eggs, some sort of protein, maybe some fish, maybe mackerel, something like that, or eggs, beans, mushrooms, maybe a bit of brown bread toasted, and that will keep me going for the majority of the day until I have like my tea on the night. But yeah, protein is, I try to get as a decent amount of protein in each day, which helps for like kind of like recovery and healing and growth of the physical body. But I try to have cereal that's low in sugar. I mean, because most cereals are just, yeah, they're not very good. It's just carbs basically. There's not a lot of good nutrients in them. So yeah, that's why I try and have something at least with some protein in. That's why I have the seeds and what have you. Yeah, no, the mental health services are not great in the UK, definitely not. But yeah, I mean, I practice something called EFT, but there's different things you can use for that sort of stuff. You know, there's like EMDR, which is about trauma. EFT, which is what I practice, helps with trauma, to be able to re-regulate and access the emotion and why it's there, and talk about it and what level it's at. And then after you've done the tapping sequence and you've talked about it, see what level you're at, and then if you need to do another round of it, or maybe a week later do it again. But then what you tend to find as well, when you've worked on that emotion, say it's hatred or whatever, and then what tends to happen is another emotion will rise up from underneath that to take its place. So the healing that you're doing emotionally, mentally and emotionally, it's happening in layers. So as one is dealt with, you're working through it bit by bit, and that's what a lot of people tend not to kind of like deal with. A lot of the medical industry will just give kind of like medication to just kind of like shut those brain signals off, so you're not feeling it, you're not feeling anything, which is kind of like the opposite of what you actually want to do. Because when you come to stop taking the medication, if you're able to, because they are quite addictive, then it all comes flooding back again eventually, and you have to deal with it then. So yeah, it's a process. But yeah, I mean, if you want to book a session of EFT or something to work on it, or even hypnotherapy as well. Hypnotherapy is really good for things like that, because that kind of emotion that's quite, it's quite powerful, but it's also very low vibrational. It'll sit in the body for a long time. Bazaar Kumar, hi bro, I'm making the gallery. Well, I'm on with another painting. That's what I'm on with currently. Which is kind of like, I'm trying to replicate this. So that's the print off that I've done for it. I'm just trying to replicate that, and it's for a friend of mine who asked me to do a painting of that. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, if you wanted to get in touch or book any of my services, then my links are always below in the descriptions box of the videos, and on here on the live, and you can go over, check my website out, see what resonates, see what you feel from it, and go from there. I mean, even like a Reiki treatment will be really good as well, because that'll help to re-regulate your nervous system. Yeah, check it out. Go and have a look and see what you think. And if you need any, if you need any advice or information or anything like that, or even I also do a free 30-minute consultation via Zoom. So if you want to book one of them, where you can just kind of like talk to me about what's going on, and then I can kind of advise you a little bit better, more one-to-one on what's going on, or I can refer you to maybe someone else that might be able to work on something else. But yeah, feel free to have a look, see what you think, see what resonates, see what doesn't. So what's people's plans for today then? What have you got on? What are you thinking of doing? Apart from watching me here painting. And I hope you're enjoying this time here. I hope you're enjoying this bit of chill out time with me. And if you are, give me some loves. Give me some love hearts down the bottom there. Let me know that you're enjoying it. Dawn Howells said hi. Hi, Dawn. Welcome to this live. Welcome to the channel. And I hope you're doing well. If you've just found the channel, then please do subscribe and check out my content. As you might have gathered by the name of the channel, it's obviously it's called The Reiki Journey. So a lot of my videos are about Reiki, and I do Reiki sessions, meditations, talk a lot about mental health. So you did very good, thank you. Very, very kind of you, and it's lovely to have you here. Where are you from, Dawn? Are you having a good day? Yes, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's good to hear that you're doing well. Do you work? Or what do you do? I know there's two people, or there was two people, there's no people at the minute now. It fluctuates a lot. So sometimes it's like one person, then it's two people, then it's no people. It goes up and down quite a lot. Hi man, you're doing a job. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Thank you. That's where we're up to so far. So I'm pleased you like it, and I'm pleased you're enjoying it. Oh, sorry, right. Dawn was correcting you. Right. I have to be so careful that I don't put my paintbrush in my cup of tea that's next to, it's right next to the water. Boom, 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 boom. Did I draw all that? Yes, I did. I did all the paintings in the background as well. Fryer, hello Fryer. Welcome back. I do remember you. You were here, was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before? Lovely to see you again. See a familiar name. And new names as well. It's good to connect. You are good. Thank you very much. I'm trying. I've always really enjoyed art and drawing. Really enjoyed it. So it's something that I've just kept on doing because it's something that I really enjoy. It's something that I love doing, and it's just that little bit of space for me to just sort of, again, like I said earlier, it's just separating myself from the world out there and just going here into something that I really enjoy and I really love, and it helps to just it helps to calm my thoughts, calm my mind. It helps to purify any thoughts that I might be having. It's just that act of going inwards on something. A bit like meditation. When I'm doing meditation, it's all about going inwards. It's about going into what you feel. So like when you come to add a piece of colour to a painting, then it's like, well, what do I feel from that? What am I getting from that? Is that the right colour? Or should I try something else? Maybe you try it, you don't like it, so then you have to, with this, you can just go over it. Where are you from? I'm in the UK. I'm in England. How many years have you been drawing? All my life, really. So probably from around about the age of 5, 6, maybe something like that. And then, then I started learning to play guitar when I was 11. So I've been playing guitar for 30 odd years. But drawing and drawing mainly to begin with, but I prefer to paint now. I like painting. But I do a bit of sketching every now and again. thought of a really, really bad joke there, because obviously you dip into your different things that you've done. So obviously I like to paint, I like to draw, but sometimes I have to go back to the drawing to brush up on my skills. Sorry, I do apologise. I should do some guitar. I might do one day when I come on alive. They're all downstairs at the minute, but I might do. You're 11, you started drawing when you were 1. Wow. I mean, I probably started drawing before that, but that's from what I can remember. Because I think we forget, don't we? We forget a lot about things that have happened when we were younger, and we just kind of like move on with it, and then you don't kind of like really look back at it that much. I'm sure when I left sort of one of the early schools, I'm sure they gave us like a book of things that I used to draw in like nursery or whatever. So obviously I was drawing then. Goodness knows where that is now, like, but yeah. Thank you. Dawn Howells, where are you from? UK. Oh, UK as well. Whereabouts in the UK, Dawn? So if you're new here and you've not been here before, welcome. This channel is called The Reiki Journey, and I cover a lot of things to do with, in the main content, to do with Reiki and meditation, mental health, and spiritual things. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, please do subscribe to the channel, and keep up with the content, keep up with my videos. I love your art. Thank you. Do you paint as well, Dawn? Do you like trying to get artistic? Painting or drawing or whatever you feel drawn to? Whatever you feel drawn to. Ba-dum-chumsh. God, I'm full of really bad jokes today, aren't I? You started 3 years ago. Good for you. You paint and draw as well. Principessa. Oh, we're bringing all the artists in now, aren't we? Eh? Why did you start painting and drawing then, Dawn? Was there a reason, or was it just something you wanted to get into and just try? Or did you do it before and then kind of like never had much time and just started again? Hi, Angela. You also play the drums 4 years ago and piano. Wow. Well done. That's amazing. Hi, Angela. I'm Ian. Welcome to the channel. It's lovely to meet so many different new people that are jumping onto the lives and just chatting away, and we're finding out all this stuff about people that have started connecting to different things. I love your art, so good. Thank you. Very kind. Australia, welcome Australia, hello. What time is it in Australia? It must be really, is it really early in the morning? No, I'm right-handed, but it's because the camera reverses round, so it makes it look like you're left-handed. I think you are the only one from Norway, Freya. It's good to be different, though. Midnight. It's midnight there. Whereabouts in Australia? Oh, you can't sleep. Sydney, right. That's on the east, right? Is that on the eastern side of Australia? In Norway, the clock is 4. Yeah, so that's an hour, isn't it? So yeah, so you're an hour ahead. So it's like 5 to 3 here now. Yes, near Melbourne. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was over that way. I was trying to. Is there different time zones in Australia? Is there? Because it's a big country. It's like 33, 34 times the size of the UK. So, is there different time zones in Australia? I seem to think that there is. I don't know why, but that's true. So there is. Yeah, it's a big place. I will write something wrong because I'm not from UK. That's okay. I'm sure we can work it out. Near Gurus Shops. Perth is a few hours behind. Yeah, I thought there would be a time difference there because it's a big country. Covers a lot of land. Where are you from? I'm in England, in the UK, northeast England. And you played for a band, Dawn. Wow, well done. And the piano. That's really good. It's really good that you play different instruments. Gives you different aspects to the music as well. The music is relaxing. Yeah, it's like it's off a channel that I use on YouTube, and I just feed it through the laptop's down there, so I just feed it through that and through the stereo that's underneath here. But yeah, it's nice just to put on just in the background, because it's not intrusive or anything. It's just nice and gentle, and it can just float along while I do whatever. Your wonderful neighbour upstairs from me is from London. Right, cool. Never been to the UK. Oh yeah, I've just seen a message in Norwegian there. I don't. It's all right. So when you type, does it just come up with Norwegian automatically because that's where you're at, Freya? Does it just come up straight away with Norwegian, or do you have to translate it for the chat, or how does that work? Sometimes, yeah. You're not much of a traveller. You have a brother, broken knee, not you, can't play the drums. Confused now. You can play the drums or you can't play the drums, I don't know. So that's where we're up to now, so far. So I'm just putting a little bit of detail on the leaves. Let me know if you like it. Give us some loves, give us some likes. Hit that thumb, hit the heart button. Let us know if you like it. Thank you for the loves. Or you have a broken... Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear you got a broken knee. That's not good. How long has that been like that for? And I hope you're going to get it sorted soon. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Freya. Yesterday, oh God. So it's still fresh then, still new. How did you do that? Gonna try and get some sleep. Good night. Talk soon. Thank you, Angela. You take care. Hope you sleep well. Oh, someone tackled you and your knee went backwards. Ow. That sounds painful. That sounds very painful. So you'll be laid up for a while then. Do you have to have surgery? You're welcome, Angela. I will do. It was bleeding all night. No surgery. Crikey. And they say sports are good for you, eh? Wow. Do you play football often? Is it something that you get into quite a bit? Yeah, it's very lucky you don't have to have surgery. Very lucky. Those knee jobs can be really nasty. You're so good at art. I wish I was as good as you. Practice, keep going, don't stop, just keep doing it. The oldest brother did it. And you're a goalkeeper. Oh, bless you. Well, just take care of yourself and don't overdo anything. Just rest. Take it easy. Yeah, you'll get better soon, Dawn. Just rest up, take it easy. You can join me on my lives when I go live. Keep me company. On your sofa, yeah. Best place for you. On the sofa or your bed, just. You haven't used crutches to get about, so you don't put too much weight on it as well. Yeah. Can I go live tomorrow? I have a client midday. What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday. So I have a client about 2 o'clock. So I might go live either in the morning or in the evening. I'll have to see how the day pans out. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I've got clients each of them days in person. And then Saturday, I'm at a wellness event on Saturday. So I probably won't be on live on Saturday. I might try and get on Sunday again as well. But it's kind of like just as and when I just jump. I don't really kind of announce it. I just kind of go live and just see who's about, and if you're around, just join. I sometimes find if I announce it, I don't get as much kind of interaction, but if I just go on randomly live, you seem to get a lot of interesting people that are just kind of like on YouTube, just kind of like hanging around and looking, and the right people come at the right time, and you just chat to them and get to know them. So if you've subscribed to the channel as well, just so you know, there is a community tab now you can join, so you can actually interact with the other channel members and people that you meet on the lives and through the videos. So you can chat and interact there as well. So I've enabled that. I think it was last week I enabled it, and I've made a post on my channel about it. But yeah, if you didn't know and you want to keep in touch with people, then you can through the community tab as well, which is a great addition, I think, that YouTube's added. So makes it a bit more interactive and a bit more kind of community focused. Right, guys, so I'm going to have to head off. I've been on for over an hour now. I'm going to have to head off because my dogs need feeding. I can hear them pacing. But that's where we're up to so far. So thank you for joining me today. And sorry, Dawn, I know I need to go, but my dogs need feeding. They're very, very hungry. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in another live or another video very soon. Do take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and namaste. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for keeping each other company, and thank you for, connecting with each other and meeting. So, yeah. So I'll see you soon. Next time I'm on a live, I'll show you around all my artwork as well if you're here. Okay. Toodaloo for now. Bye bye. Bye bye.